I thought it was... Hello, everyone. Good to see everybody. It's time for a sarsaparilla, I think, wouldn't you? I want to share a little something with you, friends. It's something that came with a vintage set of drums that I purchased years ago off of a man. How are you? How are you doing? I hope good. CB Mitchell, good to see you. You see that right there, friends? See that? It's the Ludwig drum key from the 70s. That kind of stuff just gets me going. Like this was for the tom mounts and everything. You know what I'm saying, friends? Yeah. So today, good to see you, buddy. Holy smokes, Lakeside, good to see you. There you go. Yeah, Mark Gaines. Hello, my friend. Today, it's my bottle opener. Like that. Becky, nice to see you. Grant, whoa, here we are. 58 people. Good to see everybody. This is great. I love these freaking live feeds, friends. I won't be able to keep up, I know that for a fact, with comments today. I'm down at my dad's place on the water here. I don't know if any of you have seen this place. Let me know. Hi, Christine. How are you? Zachary, nice to see you, brother. CB, I got some footage to share with you guys, gals, women, and children on that 592 and the 86er. Very interesting stuff. And this, again, it's all in the filing. I talk about that and have for my whole career on YouTube thus far. Johnny McCormick, back at Dad's. Yeah, we are, brother. We are. For those of you that don't know where we're at, hey, Snowman, good to see you. Grant, we love you, brother. Daniel, Madman, Christine, the Okanagan Viking. We got some members in here, friends. Hey, well, oh my goodness, someone just joined. Mark, oh yeah, cool, buddy. Hey, friends, let's welcome a new member. We just got a new member to the channel. Be sure to go over to the memberships and check out all that content I've been putting in there. Behind the scenes, crazy stuff. Just little snippets of, early access. All the perks are over there. What was this gentleman's name? Welcome to Buckin Unplugged. I love it. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you. I couldn't pronounce your name. I'll come back to that. All right. We have a new member. Welcome. Margus. Margus. Just call me Margus. I am from Estonia. Brother, this is so cool. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for your support. Very cool. Husky, still pooling. I don't care. I really don't care. It's about how you feel when you're running the sucker, isn't it? The love and the gloriousness of power saws. Now look I'm going to share something with you. So I might be a little sloppy on the comments here. Friends, you got to check something out. So most of you know the story. And if you don't, my mom and my dad separated when I was two and a half. And my dad had the opportunity to purchase a axe addict. Good to see you. Yeah, hey, axe addict Caleb, my good buddy. Now there's a man that can swing an axe. Where's the cat? He's over here. Yeah, Jim. He's over here. There's two of them in there. One's in the basket. So friends, here we are at my dad's. Look at. That's a sandy little beach right there. My dad's brother, who passed away this year, Mark Gaines, I love you, buddy. Buckin, the leather balm is fantastic stuff. Oh, you got some, Gainsies? It's very nice, isn't it? Nice in the hands, nice to know it's organic, and it treats the leather very nice. I'm glad you like it. We might even see whales today, friends. We might see whales. So we're at my dad's, friends, and these trees are old growth fir trees, probably 500. You know what I mean? Yeah, Joshua, good to see you. What a view. Yeah, I know, right? Whales go by here. You know, thank you all for your support. Thanks for tuning in. It's my dad's. Check this out, friends. He had this mural done the year I got certified fall and timber. Look at that. Hey, William Morgan. We have a new member to the channel, William Morgan. Great to see you, William. Make sure to go in and check all the videos that we put up there and the behind the scenes stuff and little snippets. Welcome to you, brother, new member. Thank you. Be sure to go get caught up on what's going on in there. Love yous. Buckin, I hope you're well. I wish you better than I am, but I'm glad you took the time to go live. I'm dealing with, what happened here? I think I lost it. Small break from dealing with my problems. Old problems will always be there, brother, but solutions are there as well, TJ. The solutions are there as well. Anyway, I just wanted to show you. Thanks for commenting, brother. TJ, good to see you. I'm glad you're here. You're in the right spot, brother. Valia, you son of a gun, you. Valia's got a star on his name. Hey, Honor's Mine, been following you. This is a new fella. I want to chat with him for a sec. Honor's Mine, been following you quite some time, since 2018. You got those cool little messages that always brought my attention. In general, I love to hear your message. Hey, buddy, that means a lot to me. I know that there's a real plethora of demographics that come here. A lot for the power saws and the fallen and the chainsaws and the axes, but there's also people that just want to connect and have a better way and just love one another. Really, that's what it is. What would love do? Hey, Margus? Hey, come on. Let's be honest. I'm comfortable enough in my own skin to, run across the parking lot and give somebody a hug that I haven't seen for a long time. It's just how it is. Stephen Merrill. There's a plethora of love here. Yes, there is. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to come down and, friends, I'm spending more time with my dad right now. I just am. Yeah, you guys know. We're going to the doctor on Wednesday to kind of find out what's going on. We got boats going. Are you kidding me? Donald Bailey, good to see you. Boatman, the TV star, Boatman. Jim Ellis, spot on. I like this Jim character. Jim became a member. And I think it's Jim from Vegas. Jimmy from Vegas, I think. He's a great guy. He's got a smile on his face. He's living in the solution, because we all know the problems are there and we can shine those up, or we can shine up the solution and dive into the solution instantly. Sometimes that involves patience, grit, tolerance, love, right? Yes, it does. William Morgan, looked like a very nice day out there. William, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining in. Hey, Hazen Searway, a super chat for the community. Brother, thank you so much. Oh, man, you guys shine me up, boy. Colby Rounds, super chat. What's this guy got? Let's give that man a heart right there. Boom. There's a heart for Colby. Had to take a break from cutting Wheeler's trails to watch this. Haha, good bad. Anyway. I'm going to go sit back down, but I just want, the sun's trying to peek out between the trees there. See that? Yeah. Okay. Let's get back down. My dad's inside resting, and I thought I would come down and visit him on a Sunday. Hey, Ferlad, good to see you. Thank you to our super chatters. Marty Rudder. Colby, thank you. Thank you, Colb. Excuse me. Wild West Garage. When are you going to come and pick up your 10 grand? Friends, the crew cabs. Oh, Morgan, fill people in on what's going on. Have we got this crew cab? All the metalwork's done, isn't it? Hey, Okanagan Viking. Wild West, hello. Actually, speaking of that, I want to thank everybody who bought axes when I decided to restore the crew cab with Morgan, all the puzzles lined up, ching, 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 ching. And I want to thank everybody that bought a special axe for me to help restore this crew cab. I might be selling a few more. Morgan and I found some stuff in that truck that, yeah, I knew it would happen. Joe Wag, good to see you, Joe. So thanks to everybody that bought axes to help fix up the crew cab. The leather conditioner is amazing. Mark. Reg Coates is on Vancouver Island. I just got a notification. Reg Coates just put a video up. Good guy. Hello, I'm Donald's son. Hey, there's David Summer. David, how are you doing, buddy? David, I understand you've had a bit of a situation in your life that you weren't expecting. Brother, we're so glad you're still here. David Summer. Send some light for David Summer, friends. He's had an accident, and he's still here with us. But his life has changed. Todd, good to see you. Eric. Eric's a member. He's been here a while. Eric's a good dude. I need Morgan down here. Yeah, Ish, you do. Morgan is the man. Anyway, Morgan and I, mainly Morgan, he has got all the metal work done. Morgan, if I'm not right, we got to flip that thing upside down. We got to do a bunch of stuff and get it going and get ready to swap it out. And to be honest with you, if you want to know what's in the crew cab as we speak, like right now up at the house, I'll show you. I'm going to miss this truck when it's down terribly. Hang one sec. Boom. There's my truck right now. I did this yesterday. That's going into my shed. So that's how badly I'm going to miss this truck. I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe get the old red crew cab fired up. Run Hogan's old red crew cab. Actually, I think that's what I will do. The suspension isn't as tough though, but it still does the job. It does the job. I usually throw it in light anyways. Hey, Buckin, Sunday Live from Kamloops, South Thompson B. Good to see you, brother. Wayne Wango. Benjamin Blois. Buckin, I remember you saying you don't know what you were doing when you first started falling. How long did it take you to get good at filing? Oh, and did you have a mentor? I did later in the game. Later in the game. Are you talking for filing or falling? Which one, brother? I wanted to cut trees so bad, brother. It needs to look like that when you bring it to my place. Yes, it does. Actually, I should leave it on there, eh, Morgan? I should leave that load on there. That's a good idea, actually, Morgan. That's a very good idea. I got to get Morgan his firewood. We got a lot of work to do, friends. We got work to do. I'll probably come down in the red one, Morgan. I'm looking after Morgan's firewood this year for him, too. I got to go. Let's shut the live down. I got to go get some wood. It's been a while. Checking in from South Carolina. Good to see you, brother. Paul, nice to see you as well. Oh, I better plug you guys, gals, women, and children back in. Grayson, it's amazing, great people and content. Grayson, we love you, brother. Filing I picked up on my own. I had no mentors there, but I would ask people questions. I wouldn't just go willy-nilly. I caught a lot of firewood, brother, so I was in the rock a lot. William Morgan, Buckin Army. Yeah, brother. Matt Man. That was just time on the saw, brother. That's all that was. Time on the saw. But I did ask questions. There was no YouTube when I was learning to file a power saw. There was no YouTube. So, you know, it would be file my saw, cut. What happens? Oh, that's better. Oh, how come it's not lasting? Well, let me have a look at this. What's going on? Why am I carving on an angle? Okay, this is not good. I can't be doing this on the hillside. What's going on? You understand? Then the bar maintenance came. Slight little tweaks, and you really got to look at your teeth. Like underneath, over on the side, on the top, up inside. You've got to make sure you're cutting, both sides of the chain are cutting pretty close to equal, or you're going to be carving on an angle. Yes, I'm coming to Bunyan. I'm talking fast today. Eric, I used to think it was good. I was good at filing. High Design Fuel. I've been working on a wedge banger all morning. Good man, High Design. You must have lost weight from a previous... Oh, dude, I've lost 30 pounds in over a year. Yeah, I've trimmed right down. I'm a $170 now. You must have not been here for a while. I've been this weight now for... Friends, how long have I looked like this now? In the videos now, friends. About a year? About that, you guys think? Maybe not quite? Yeah, I'm a $170. You were not, eh? Pia. 6 months or more, yeah. Oh yeah, I got a little more to go too. What was your first big power saw? 394. Yeah, 394. The same one I got today that's at Donnie Walker's house. I bought it brand new in a box. Walker's gave it to me in a box and I went off Old Growth Fallen. That was an episode, let me tell you that right now. Greetings from Poland. Good to see ya. Good afternoon, Jordan. Jordan Stoddard. Jordan, it's nice to see you. The Okanagan, I can file, but it isn't top notch. Brother, just keep going at it. Just keep going at it. People underestimate the top plate, friends. They do. Friends, my 572, I just saw, hey, there's Christoph. Quick question from Christoph about axes. What brand is an axe with a plume or some kind of falling leaf? Ardent. Canadian Ardent had a leaf on it. Ardex or Arden. I think it was Ardex. Canadian, looks like a maple leaf. That might be the one you're looking for. Hello, Buckin. Dave's wife, Linda, hope, prayers, Fort. Oh, Linda, what a sweet, you know what? Linda, do you believe? Hey, Linda, prayers for your dad. Do you believe? Yes, indeed, I do. Thank you. Linda, are you going to come to Paul Bunyan with your husband this year? Are you coming? It sure would be nice to meet you, Linda. I love when husbands and wives are invested in the channel together. That really warms my heart. Honestly, Linda, it does. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you for prayers for my dad. We're going to find out more this week. Yeah. Kelly, would you recommend buying a new saw? You don't know what to look for in a used one. Yes, I do, 100%. 100%. I do. I recommend buying a new saw. Either a 562, 572. Those saws are amazing. They're really good. You know, unless you're a still guy, then buy the equivalent. I would buy new if you don't know much about the older saws. Absolutely. GA, always learning, always can learn. I've learned from you, which I'm grateful for. I'm an older than dirt, must be doing something right because my saw just pulls. Very good, my friend. Very good. 572s are smooth. GA Giger. Yeah, they are, brother. I got a muffler on my saw that I designed. I'm thinking about bringing it to market. It is the simplest, and the throttle response is ridiculous, and it's got pull, because the 572 is not known for a lot of pull. The 462 is a great saw, Luke. Yeah. Excuse me. Great saw. Yep. I've heard wonderful things about it. I ran one for a little bit, but yeah, not a lot. No, I haven't tried Hexa, but I know it cuts because I can tell by the profile. Buckin, how does the new 392 compare with the ported? Well, I'll send you a little video, partner. Very interesting question-ish. Very interesting question. Let's just say they compare quite nicely. Yeah. I haven't done a straight, same chain, same, you know, but I've done something fairly close. And those 86ers are nuts. Nuts. For a light little saw like that. They compare-ish. They compare. Matter of fact, Ish, keep this in your phone. I might have a little comparison for you to have a look at and see what you think of that. Where are you, Ish? I've got Ish in my phone. So Ish, check this out. Incoming, Ish. Incoming. Let's see if it'll send. Yeah, try that on for size. Tell me what you think of that, Ish. Friends, the world is amazing. Ish is in freaking Australia. This guy I'm just talking to. Ish, you all know Ish. He comes here all the time. He's my good buddy. I just sent him a text sitting on the waterfront across the world, 12 hours different. What time is it there, Ish? And he's going to get it to his phone here in a second. I just find this world crazy. Oh, I'm drinking one of these. Non-alcoholic. Yeah, I like them in the summer. Yeah. Okay. Any suggestions on cutting through silver maple stems? Having a lot of trouble getting my 500 through those big dense stems. Currently running a 32 light bar. Please let me know your thoughts. Ease up on your rakers, brother. Ease up on your rakers. Settle down on your rakers. What's happening? Is the saw stalling, or is it just going too slow? What I need more information on that to help you, brother. Because silver maple's not that hard. We have silver maple here, people planted. It's hard, but it's not terrible. There are harder species. What's happening? Are you stopping in the wood, or your rakers? Are you using a raker gauge, or what's happening? You shouldn't have a problem. Let the saw do the work. Back off a bit. Back off. 261's a great saw. Great saw. Uh-oh. Ish, what do you think of that? Robbie Egan, good to see you. He's at the Tim Hortons in Nanaimo. I love it. Good to see you. Yeah, 261's a great saw. Nice and light. Lots of power for a little saw like that. 288, low back. Oh, good saw. There's a good saw right there. Lots of grunt. Lots of grunt. Stick a muffler on. That's a nice saw, brother. The 288 low back. Donnie Walker's got my low back. We got to get that Donnie Walker geared up. I want him to do my 94 and my 88. I've got two saws at Donnie Walker's. I don't bug him when he's busy like that, especially when he can't walk. We're doing good, James. Yeah, we're just waiting for the doctors on Wednesday. I'm just down here visiting him now. Shapeshifter, good to see you, brother. Critter, the critter. Can you guys hear the water smashing up against the beach here? Helga, nice to see you. Hello from Delaware, Marty Rudder. You guys got to check something out. I want to show you guys something. So here we are at my dad's place. Check this out. You see that right there? Chain is heating up and melting the paint off the bar. I will inspect the rakers. Oh, brother, you gotta be careful with that. You sound like you might not have your rakers low enough. Maybe you got to get a raker gauge on that thing, brother, and make sure you're sharp. How's your filing game, Jeff? You've got to be sharp. If you're wondering what the problem is, just buy a new chain, stick it on there, and see if that works. If that works, then it's simple. It's your filing, brother. Narrow it down. See these trees here? They're 500 years old. Look at this one, friends. Dad's neighbor over there building the house. Beautiful place. Look at this tree, friends. Look at the limbs of this tree. Look at the bark. You can reach out and touch these trees. They're literally, they're right here. But look at this one. This is my favorite specimen right here. Look at this tree, friends. Arbutus, right? Arbutus. Look at these, the healthiness of this arbutus. You got the little Indian plum here. Cedars. See, we got a nice buffer between the properties there. This is beautiful in here. The sun comes up and around. This is Dad's house. There's Kitty. Right? There's people down there on the beach, swimming with the dog, throwing the stick. There's a public access down there for folks. But this is Dad's house. Look at, I'm right on the deck. Just boom, right there. What do you want to know about the grandkids swimming in there in the summer with the sandy beach? This is why Dad picked this spot 55 years ago. Oh, there's another animal. Yeah. Yeah, it is a pretty special spot, friends, to be honest. Here's another tree you can reach out and touch. It's just mind-blowing to me. Hey, friends. There's a bay down there, oysters. It really is beautiful, friends. Isn't that beautiful, friends? And then you'll see the whales. You'll see the humpbacks and the whales out here. What was that noise? What was that racket? Oh, you hear the ravens. When you hear the ravens, you know things are going to be all right. Anyhow, super glad you're all here. People down on the beach. The beach is everyone's. Isn't it, friends? The beach is everyone's. Hi, Kitty. So, just down here hanging with Pops. Just simply passing some time with him. Hey, seeing humpbacks. Seeing humpbacks must be crazy. They are, dude, it's nuts. Margaret, my dad has a picture. The neighbor took a picture of my dad in his 12-foot aluminum boat. He was out there fishing, and there was a humpback about 300 feet from him. Literally, maybe even closer. He's got the picture in the house. The neighbor came over and gave it to him. Dad was just like, oh yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's nuts. I want to move now. You mentioned the 572. I've ran both 372, both stock. The 572 acts like it. I'm trying to keep this going here. Acts like it has more power than this. What are your thoughts? Yeah, it's different power delivery, and yes, it does have more power. Yeah, it does, but it's different power. The delivery is different, brother. So you believe it or not, if you lean on the 372, like a steady lean, you may find that the 372 has the power. It's just that the 572 is a newer animal. And it delivers power differently. I'm proud of my little 572 that Ripsaw gave me. I love that sucker. My muffler, friends, changed the saw. It changed it. I got it back, like they gave it to me ported, and I was like, this is lovely. It's better than it was stock. But when I got the muffler going and everything, oh dear goodness me, gracious me, we got Colby Rounds. Welcome to the Buckin Unplugged. Colby, we got a new member. But yeah, you're feeling correct. The 572 is a great saw. It's robust, it's built strong. It's heavier than I think it's still coexisting saw, or whatever you call it. Comparable one. Look at all these freaking members. Michael DeGroff, good to see you. Friends, did we welcome Colby? He's a new member. I put a video up in the members group today, actually. It's a little sneak peek. Hey, friends, I've been doing this freaking YouTube for 10 years. 10 years. Crazy. What do we got here? Hey, Buckin and big fan, he says. 13, learning how to play the harmonica and wondering what brand is yours. Well, I like the Horners and Oscar. Lee Oscars are good too. Lee Oscar and Horner, Marine Band. Buy the good ones, brother. Just get mom and dad to send you a good one. Or however you're going to get your harmonica. Valia, welcome. Love to all. Helga. Love that you jammed a Led Zeppelin. Buckin, hope things get better for... Yep. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, well, we're working towards it. That's for sure. Yeah, he goes in Wednesday this week, so... But he's tired. He's tired because he hasn't eaten anything solid in a while. He's just keeping the soup in him, and company is nice. That's the ocean, Mike Pratt. That's the Pacific Ocean right there, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Helga, thank you for your support. Thank you for the super chat, Helga. Good afternoon, Buckin Billy Ray. How are you, sir? Chris, I'm very well. Thanks for asking. Bigfoot axes all. Fixes all. Good to see you. Just got done a muffler mod for 240. Oh, cool. I done the YouTube thing for 2 weeks. Talk about being new to things again. Knud. I'm upgrading to the 572 from a 460 this week. Scott, I want to hear about that for you. Let me know how that feels. You're going to like that. Listen, they take nicely to muffler mod, okay? They do. The 572's like a muffler mod. Christine, how are you doing? Says Marty Rudder. Oh, here comes the sun. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Paul Bunyan's going to be good, friends, this year. Paul Bunyan's going to be very good. We got a couple new members to the channel today, friends. Welcome, new members. Chad Henwood. Good, thanks. Marty, click on the reply in their super chat. Ah, that's Christine directing traffic again. Buckin, where did you get that bar squished from? Oh, I've had that for years, brother. I don't even remember where I got it. I just got it at the saw shop, brother. Walker's, I think. Yeah, I think Walker's sold it to me. Walker's probably has them, actually. Shane Reynolds being flush. Uh-oh. I gotta watch when I touch these comments. Flush cutting and grinding stumps this week. This is a job hard on man and machine. Yeah, stump grinding's. I've never ground a stump in my life because I knew I never would want to. How many members are there now? I'm just curious. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Knut. Honestly, I have to go in and look. But we've got a few, brother. We got more than 50, I know that. It's good. It's a growing community in there. Do you like the Canon Super Bars? Yes, I do. Absolutely. Canon you can't go wrong with. Do you know what the nice thing about the Canon bars is? You don't have to grind out anything to make them fit Huskies and stills. They go back and forth, just clickety clack. Their rails are deadly. Their rails are tight. They're precision, man. Canon's been doing this a long time. And that's all they do is bars. They don't play around with anything else. I'm a believer in Canon. William Waldron, BBR, you the man. William, good to see ya. Buckin, can't thank you enough for all I've learned over the years from you. You're the best, Peter Peregrino. Well, that's nice to say, brother. I'm glad. That makes me feel like people are watching. That's good. I hope to never grind another stump. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Extending well wishes, Temple Hill Sawmill. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, well wishes are nice. Yeah, the Husky bars, they're not light. They're not light. The Husky bars, unfortunately, they're strong. They're very strong and well made, and they work awesome. I've got a couple of them, but they definitely aren't light. You know what I mean? Yeah. Husky is just a robust company in all aspects of their game. That's why I got a lot of respect for Husqvarna, man. They're just, yeah. Travis Tuttle, can you pass on some knowledge for cutting with an excavator? Oh, that was my favorite thing to do. That was one of my favorite things to do. Yep. Preload. Get her cut up. Hit the road, brother. People underestimate and don't always have your tracks facing the tree. There's no power on the side swing. If you got a big leaner, don't trust your side swing. Get behind it or get out in front of it off to the side and put a rope on it. If you got big hard leaners and you got targets, don't trust your swing. And always back it up with a wedge, brother. You can do amazing things with excavators. Oh man, I done some of my finest work working with hose. Big time. You got to watch the swing though. Is that Pepsi's birthday today? Is that Pepsi's birthday? Happy birthday, Pepsi. Becky, good to see you. Glad you're still here. What do you all think about the push-to-battery power saws in the U.S.? Oh, are they ever? Yeah, they're doing that, aren't they? They're doing it everywhere. I don't think just the U.S. I think it's everywhere. Yeah. The world is changing, friends. Happy birthday, Pepsi. Buckin, if you could, Sean Dixon says, invent or have one thing for your professional industry. What would it be? Buckin, if you could invent or have one thing. Well, probably a lightweight bar. A lighter weight bar. But that's just off the top of my head. I mean, yeah, I could think of all kinds of things over the years. I've thought about lots through the years inventing something. But that's a good question, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. How come it disappears so quick? Wow, that goes away fast. Professional, one thing, professional industry, what would it be? No limits. Yeah, that's a tough one. I do like the bar industry, the power saw bar industry. I think they could even get a bit lighter if you want to know the honest truth. The long bars I'm talking. But that's not a very good answer. That's just off the top of my head, brother. But thank you for asking that question. Because I believe in not taking the work out of work, if you know what I mean, brother. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take the work out of the work. There's got to be because man, they're not, it's just, I don't know. I don't, I'm struggling putting it to words, but we have to be careful, men. We have to be careful. The world is making weaker humans now because of just the way technology and the evolution of the world is going. We're making weaker humans now. I hate to say it, we are, but you don't have to do that. And that's why I believe, swing an axe as much as you can and still just work. The internet is a double-edged sword, like I like to work. My work is my gym. So I believe that men these days just need to work. They need to get physical. They need to get dirty. And this is just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I honestly believe that's what men, I'm an easy guy to get along with after bucking firewood and splitting firewood and giving somebody firewood or feeding my wood stove or feeding my wood sheds. I'm better when I'm expelled physical energy. I'm just better. Never mind the physical attributes, the spirit is better. Sizemore, thank you for the super chat, Mr. Sizemore. So there's a guy that knows about, how do you feel these days, Mr. Sizemore? You quit the corporate and jumped on a tree. So you can't tell me that if it was raining and you went outside and dug a 30-foot trench with shovels and got blisters and you buried a pipe in the ground and you made sure your water was going to be for the winter because you did it by hand, you can't tell me that you would not be a nice person to talk to that day. You would be sitting back, probably with a smug look on your face, not that you were feeling smug, but you would be sitting back like this, easy to talk to. All your energy would be expelled, so you would just be in a good mood because you had done something. Michaela had 12th birthday today. Michaela, happy birthday. Who's Michaela? Somebody said Michaela's, whoa, super chats. Thank you for the super chatters. Thanks for the support here. Christine, thank you. Helga, Mark Gaines, thank you. Happy birthday, Michaela. I think it's Michaela. Is that the name? Happy 12th birthday. Thank you, Helga. The log man. Oh, the log man. Reply to the log man. Hey, look I can reply. You're kidding me. I think I did it. I think I just replied, friends. I think I did something I've never done before. But I don't know how to get rid of it now. It's still sitting there. Oh, look. Boom. I did it. Hey, check this out. No, that doesn't work. That is very interesting. It's beat up Ardex, still in good shape. There you go. That's the one, Ardex. Yeah. Yeah, good. That took a while, eh? So, hey, listen, I can go barking off like all these influencers on Instagram with you know, telling you what you need to do and all this and that. But I think we need to do what we do. That's what I think. We need to do what we do until we get sick of doing what we don't want to do. And then we find what makes us feel good by doing it. You understand? I had to figure out who I wasn't before I could actually create who I wanted to be. And I've talked about this for years. Steve super chatted. Steve, thank you, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can take suggestions and you can do all kinds of things, but I had to figure out who I wasn't before I could figure out who I wanted to be. I figured out who I didn't want to be. That was pretty apparent. Thank you. You're the man, Buckin. Well, I'm just sharing what I went through in my life. And getting physical changed my life. Getting physical changed my life. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. I just became different. I was a wild man running around when I was a young man, like in the bush. This is my stomping grounds, but I'm talking about when you become a man, when you get out of school and you get into the workforce. That's what I'm talking about. What am I going to do with these things? These things here. See these? All those? You know, what am I going to do with these things? So there's a ton of millions of men out there that just go and do it. And they're not piping off about it. They're just doing it. The world is saturated with influencers telling you what you need to do and showing you all their accolades and saying, look at me, look at me. Well, I don't really know how to do that well. Look at me, look at me. I want to look at you. I'd like to see how you're doing. I'd like to see you do well. And you know what I mean? I like to see other people do well and talk about how their lives have changed. So anyway, I'm not knocking influencers because apparently I'm an influencer as well. I don't, the word is just an interesting thing. I'm old school, friends. I'm old school. Evolving. Correct, Johnny. So I just use that, you know, and I know these guys help lots of people. Oh, we got squirrels dropping cones on me. Actually, you're influencing a lot of people yourself, Buckin. Helga, I know I am, but I just, you know what I'm saying, Helga. You know what I'm saying. I'm trying to do it in a humble way. It's a weird world, Mr. Sizemore says. Yeah, it's interesting. But I like to do. I like to do. That's all I'm saying. I like to do. I think there's a lot of folks out telling themselves what they want to do. At 80, I love old. Johnny, right on, Johnny. Now there's a guy that's got some experience. 80 years old right there. I love your videos, Connor says. You have covered just about every saw there is known. Considered covering a Pharmatech. Oh, I won't go near those, brother. No. No, I have no reason to do that other than content. No. No offense, brother. No. I'm not a clone, man. No. No. I'm 50 and I feel 90, Chris says. Yeah. No knockoff saws. I am who I am, says Shane Reynolds. Yes, you are, and God made you just the way you're supposed to be, and you're perfect. Perfectly imperfect, brother. That's how I see it. Anyways, we got like freaking 200 people here. Holy cow. The struggle is real, Chris. Justin Weaver. Justin, good to see you. You've been around here a long time, Justin. Justin's all over. I don't find you telling you have been more than gracious to share you. Grateful for that. Thanks, Rob. I've got a clone saw, left it on the ish. I love it. Friends, you know what I'm saying. I know you do about the influencer thing. I know you do. I'm trying to find my way of, I guess, that in a huge world of the internet, standing in my own light, in my own truth, because I just know that honesty breeds the freedom that I'm looking for. Right? I'm looking for freedom. I'm looking to be able to look in the mirror, for one, and truly look in the mirror in my eyes and have some peace, eh? I didn't have that in my 20s. I didn't have it. I was giving myself no reason to feel good about myself. Zero. I was a lost soul. And you wouldn't have known it. You wouldn't have known it. And then I quit drinking. And that started, I started to live when I quit drinking. And started looking at things for what they were, and basically just took responsibility for my opportunity of being a man. I was able now to make some decisions with a clear mind. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. No, not a real handsaw guy, brother. I don't, I'm not a connoisseur on handsaws at all. No. Hey, Buckin, do you like the new Husqvarna 372 X-Torque? I do when it gets ported and put some exhaust on it. Stock, they need some help. Stock, yeah. A great saw, but I think they're getting rid of that saw. They call them the dirty saws. The X-Torque. I think they're actually getting rid of that saw now, are they not? Thank you for all the awesome videos. Adam, you're welcome, buddy. I sure like that saw. Yeah, Michael, I was hoping you'd speak up, Michael. So Michael's got a 372 X-Torque that we gave away on the channel, but we had Donnie Walker port it, and I believe we sent an exhaust out with that. Did we not? Michael, did we send an exhaust out with that? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you got the UFO muffler. Yeah, that's sweet, brother. That is sweet. That's a nice saw. It changed after Donnie Walker did his thing to it. Friends, good week to all. Off for a walk on the beach. Good man. I got a thorn in my arm from yesterday's prickle bushes. It's in there. I can see it. It's going to come out. Right there. See that? There's one of those prickle bushes in there. And I got another one there. It was a good day yesterday. Real good day. Thank you, Christine. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard some stories there, but you'll never see me or ever hear me talk about anybody in that fashion. We all make our own way, and we're all a sum of our past actions. We are all in the place we are in right now because of our past actions and thoughts and deeds. You're creating every moment. I'm taking my glasses off now because don't get me started on this stuff. We are all a sum of our past. That's it. I'm getting heated now. There's nothing more than the truth than that. If you've spent a lifetime of taking and fearing and you know what I mean, stealing and cheating, you will reflect that. Yes, we do create our future. We're creating right now, actually. We are creating right now. Your thoughts are actually creating energy. And you are creating deeds, the thought, then the deed is energy, and it goes. It's like a gift. Pick up on this one. Let me tell you about this one. So you give something to someone, okay? You give something to someone. Doesn't matter what it is. You give something to someone. Here you go. I have this for you. But in your mind, you're thinking, this person is kind of, I may get something from this. I may get something from this. Well, you've attached a strange disease to it. You have. You've attached a strange sickness to that gift, an expectation. And the gift goes, but it bounces around in purgatory, not knowing what to do. The energy, it just goes nowheres. And then one day, that person thinks, well, hey, don't you remember that time I gave you that thing? Don't you remember that? You owe me a beer. You remember that time I helped you out? I gave you that. Now you should give me something now. Oh, wait a minute. So hang on a sec. So I'm just trying to figure this out. So you gave it to me. And now you're mad. So now you've done two things. All you had to do was one thing, and that was you chose to give something. So now you've attached something to it. That's not a gift. That's a problem. You've given someone a problem. And make no mistake, you have. You've given someone a problem. So if you're going to give something to somebody, just give it to them. That's it. Does that make sense? Give me some heck yeahs downstairs or something to know that this makes sense to something. It's like loving without, like love is a lot grander than a lot of people think. Like, do you love, your friends? Do you love your friends? Do you love your children? Do you love your wife? Love is grand, man. Love has no, like God has no conditions. Love has no conditions. He's not going to not love you because you did something wrong. Not mine. He's going to forgive me when I stop repeating those things. He forgives me instantly. Instantly. especially when you stop doing them and asking for forgiveness again. You sorry is when you're finished doing those things. That's when you're sorry. You're sorry about something when you stop doing them, not when you keep saying sorry and doing it again and sorry and doing it again. Oh, I'm sorry about that and do it again. You're not sorry for nothing. You're just not ready to stop doing that thing that makes someone unhappy. So love, I don't take people's love for granted at all. You're getting me going now, friends. You're getting me going. I've had people give me things, friends, on the channel. Just for instance, someone will send me a gift and they'll say, and I'm just using this as an example, friends, okay? I'm just, because it's my experience. This is my experience of why I'm explaining this to you. Someone will give me something, send it in the mail. Wow, thank you. A month later, hey, remember I gave you that shirt? My name's so-and-so. I gave you that thing. Could I have a shirt? Okay, just hang on a second. Why did you see what I mean? These kinds of things. Here's another one. Here's another one. I open up a business. And I got people like friends saying to me, hey man, you're a tree guy. Hey, I got this tree. Could you give me a deal? Could you give me a deal? Could you do it for free or give me a really good deal? I did a video on this. It's called, I'm your friend, give me a deal. Well, if I have nothing but friends like you, I'm not going to make it in business. Or I'm going to have to be a very strong individual with good boundaries. If you're my friend and you're opening a business, I'm paying you double of what you charge me. Or I'm giving you a tip of some kind. And I ain't asking you or grinding you down into the ground for your price. I love doing business with people who own businesses. That's what I like. I ran a successful tree service in Nanaimo, my hometown, for freaking 20-something years. And I would have people try to grind me down. And my friends too. Hey, I get a deal now. Well, hold her now. I'm confused. Are you my friend? If you're my friend, you would want me to do good. You would want my business to succeed. You'd want to just pay me what I ask if you were happy with the service and carry on. I'm your friend, give me a deal. I did a video on that years ago. That's why I wanted to stop charging people. That was one of the reasons I wanted to give my craft away back in the years ago. I remember looking into the camera, actually wearing a shirt very similar to this. And I said, YouTube's going to help me cut trees for people for free. YouTube is going to help me cut trees for free for people. I said it several times about 9 years ago. I said that into the camera. I did. And guess what? We haven't written an invoice for about 4.5 years, getting on 5 years now. Haven't written an invoice. Do I say that for a pat on the back? No. Someone just super chatted here, and I want to see who it is. It's the Lost 40, and I get to reply because I did. This is a new thing. I love you. Lost 40. I'm going to give you a kiss on the cheek too. Did I screw it up? What happened? Did it work? Boom. Send. I think I did it. Lost 40. Thank you, buddy. Dude, you're a good man. I appreciate you. Did it return the message to you? Did it work? Receive love unconditionally, give love unconditionally, spot on, brother man. Well, love is, I think people have a different idea of what love is, brother. Don't you think so? If knitting brings my wife the most wonderful joy, And when she knits, she doesn't, by the way, but if she did, it wouldn't matter if I didn't like it. I would support her in that because she loves to do it. It wouldn't matter. The Lost 40, he's been around a long time. He's a good man. We got 202 people here. Hey, thank you folks for being here. You got to live what comes out of your yapper. Your name is mud. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. So either speak less or act more. There's a little number for you. You didn't get it? Well, I think maybe it was in the chat. I'm not sure. I tried to reply to it, brother. I did. Let's see. Bing. Bing. Okay, it's not working. I sure hope Lost 40, I love you, brother. Read scripture and then you will know what love is. Is that how that goes? Cool. I've never read any scriptures. None. And I think I got a grasp on love. You're doing pretty good on the friends. Love means something different to everyone. I think it does. I do. I think it does. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, Buckin. I'm grilling burgers. You want one? As a matter of fact, yes, I do. But you can scrap the bun if you don't mind. I'll just eat the meat. Thank you for the awesome videos. You're welcome, Adam. You're welcome. Love is action. That's what love is. Love is action. When do we, friends, when do we cease to fight? When does that happen? Steve Kennedy from Buckin, love from Scotland. I love you, brother. When do we cease to fight? Do you have to be right? Because I sure don't. I don't care about being right. All these cliches, you're either right or you're happy. I love it. That leaner is, if it was to go, it would probably pull a corner of the deck off. When we surrender, there's victory in surrender, my friend. Here, let's go have a look. I hear a motor out in the ocean here. Avoiding the future, Dad's place. That's right, brother. That's right. You guys coming to oh, here we go, friends. Check this out. Check this out. She's getting a little sunny out. Here we are. That's what I'm hearing out there. There's that boat. Look at this, friends. Are you serious? Look at Dad's beach. Little sandy beach. Right? Look at this tree. Isn't that amazing, friends? So here's the look from Dad's, like when you come up his back deck here. Okay. Oh. Hi, bud. Here's Dad's. There's a good look at Dad's right there. There's his deck. There's his neighbors up there. There's the sun right there. And here's his deck. We should be sitting in the sun. Shouldn't we? Look at that, friends. Are you serious right now? Love costs nothing, but gives you everything. Matt, thank you for the super chat, young man. I think I can reply. Tell me if this works, friends. I'm replying to Matt right now. Love wins. Send. So I just sent a message. I replied to Matt and it said I sent it. So did anybody see that? I don't know if it worked, but maybe something happens in the super chat, maybe. Oh yeah. Nope. Oh, look at that. Hey, there's Mr. LeBlanc. There's 6 replies. Sure there is. There's 6 replies here. You can see them on the super chats. That's incredible. Look at this, friends. Oh. My dad's been here for 53 years. 53 years. Where's the kitty? Where's the kitty? He does need a scratch, doesn't he? Anyway, I just wanted to show folks, if you're new here, where my dad's at, and where I'll be probably spending a bit of time. I've been down here visiting him quite a bit, friends. He's not used to, my dad's not used to not being able to do anything. He's just not. Oh my gosh, the angry lion. Friends, Christine, angry lion, I love you, brother. I love you. Andritsky, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Listen, Christine, would you pick, in the next few minutes, Christine, would you pick 3 shirts, 3 names out of the blue? Grayson Prime, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that instead of that, Christine. Grayson, you pick somebody random that gets a shirt today. Grayson, okay, buddy? Just find a name in there. And I want to give 3 shirts away, but I want the members to pick them. I want Valia to pick one. I want Grayson to pick one. And I want Johnny McCormick to pick one. We're going to give 3 shirts away. Random shirts. We got 203 people here. You guys heard me. Jimmy Ellis, love you, brother. Angry Lion, you're such a dude, man. Thank you so much. So, those 3 names that I mentioned, pick someone randomly and give them a shirt. 3 shirts by 3 members. That's kind of fun. Victor gets a shirt. Victor Miss gets a shirt. Okay, there's Victor. So Christine, Victor, you got to get a hold of Christine. Aha. So Victor, oh, I got a shirt. Yes, you did, Victor. You got a shirt, brother. Yeah, you did. You got to get a hold of Christine at buckinbillyray.com. Christine, throw up your name, please. Your email address. Excuse me one sec. Who got the shirts? Steve Patrick got a shirt. Nice. Jeff Schroeder, you working with August Haneke. Knud, back. Oh, Schroeder's here. Schroeder, good to see you, buddy. Schroeder, how's your axes going? Did you get them axes? Hey? Schroeder, did you get them axes done you were working on? That was kind of fun, Buckin. Yeah, I thought so too. Hey, I think it's a good idea. We should do that more. Let's do it. Let's do that on the live feeds. We'll get our members to give shirts away. Did everybody get their shirt? So fun, says Adam. First batch sold in 10 minutes. Nice, buddy. Good for you. Was that a 10? Can I buy one, Jeff? I'd like to buy one. Yeah. I want to buy one, Jeffrey. Guess I missed out. Okay, 1 second. Valia. Yeah, Valia. Just take your time, brother. Find a name. We're not going anywhere. Just pick somebody you love. Marty Rudder. Sean Dixon. Is there a store? Oh, there's a store, Mr. Dixon. BuckinBillyRay.com. Go have a gander in there, brother. Buckin, I think you have enough axes. Oh, gosh, Goran, do I ever. But when there's somebody making a special axe and it's hand-forged, you never know. Whoa, we got a new member, Leroy Jenkins. Now, that's a cool name. Where are you from, Leroy? Thank you for being part of the family. Friends, welcome Leroy. That's just a cool name. It's like a bass player, Leroy. Leroy, we love you. Thank you, buddy. Welcome to you. Welcome, Leroy. That's great. Wow, the freaking names are going fast. Holy cow. BuckinBillyRay.com is the store. Pop in there, have a look. Get yourself a shite. Stand up and buck. Get yourself a freaking Get the Gullet. Hey, Ish, what did you think of that little video I sent you? Huh? Julio McDermott, good to see you. Hey, Scott Wilson, I ran your 86er there yesterday up against the 92er, the 592. Is it a 392 or 592? 592. Get the suspenders, Jean-Luc says. Jean-Luc, I got another set of suspenders coming. I'm working on them. They're for heavy load. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. I may add, I'm not sure. I got a couple of good ideas. Jeff Schroeder, I like it. Valia. Jeff Schroeder, you got a t-shirt. Valia's giving you a t-shirt, Schroeder. Go see Christine at BuckinBillyRay.com. East Tennessee sends love. Valia got it. Haha, good timing, Jeff. All right. Yeah, you got yourself a shirt. Time for a swim. Avoiding the future. How's your girl doing, buddy? Got a full wrap for my 385 thanks to your... Hey, good man, Mr. Leroy Jenkins. You're going to be a different sawman now. Is that your first full wrap you've ever had, brother? Talk to me, Leroy. I want to know. I want to know what the full wrap has done for you. Let me know. Ruger Farmer. Ruger Farming. Leroy, good stuff, brother. You're going to become a different sawman now. Straight goods. How do you like the 592? I looked high and low for a pipe. I know, brother. I'm gonna have to design one now. Or cut a flange off and make another flange at Morgan's or something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pipe for it. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Simple. Pumped to see both them saws spitting chips. Oh yeah, brother. Your 86er did good. Scotty, that muffler change I did to it, crazy. Final fencing. Ha ha! The Root Busters here. Friends, I had a guy named Final Fencing. When I first started selling axes, he had a special request. He's a fence builder, amongst other things. Boys. He had a special request, and I said, listen, I'm going to make you an axe that's going to make your life fun. And how did that work out, Mr. Final Fencing? I love you, brother. Oh, it's Doc of all trades has become a member of the Buckin Billy Ray Unplugged. Yes. The 3 people who got shirts, please email me. Jeff. Wow. This is going fast. Oh my God, we got another member. Jang. Hey, ARS, what happened here? I gotta say hi to these guys. This is going fast. Jang, hello, Buckin from Argentina. What are your thoughts on the Husky 61? That's a great saw. That's one of the vintage saws, like a 66, isn't it, buddy? It's a good saw. It's a good saw. Decent power. Throttle response, maybe a touch slow on those, but it's an older saw, if I'm thinking of the same one, brother. Hey, thanks for becoming a member, buddy. That's great. Welcome to you. Doc of all trades, we love you. Friends, what happened here? This is hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to catch up, friends. I'm so sorry. This is coming through so fast. Hey, Buckin. Can you run a Mac of your choice for a future video? Already done, brother. Already done. I got it coming down the pipe. You got it. Consider it done. Django, awesome. Django, welcome. What a cool thing. This is so cool. Be sure to go in, new members, be sure to go in and check on the videos that are in the memberships. There's some good stuff in there. And there's going to be more. Kentucky, Anthony, Andrutsky. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, that was scary. I just about flipped you guys out. Would you ever try a 565 auto? Why not? Why not? If it was at an event or something, I probably wouldn't just go buy one. Isn't that like so the 565 is that the new 365? Is that what that is? Greetings from Australia. This is a great channel with great knowledge, great attitude, and lots of kindness. Thanks, Buckin. You're very, very welcome. Bo Blackham. Bo, good to see you. Sup, Joe. Love you too, brother. Doc of all trades, brother, thank you, pal. That means a lot. You've been here a while. Thank you, buddy. Big time appreciate you. If anybody's wondering, I like the band from Glad Music. Thank you. If anybody's wondering, it's the phony stuff. What is your favorite saw? What is your favorite saw? CC 70, 80, 90. Well, a Hot Rod 372, which is an 86er. So are you talking stock or are you talking just in general? You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Husky man. So that narrows it down pretty good right there, doesn't it? I got my 572 cutting right now, friends, like you wouldn't believe it. So that's a big question because there's vintage, there's new saws. You know what I mean? Maybe you could narrow it down for me. New? Are you talking new saws? Gotta go, he says. Cool. Shane Reynolds, always good to see you, buddy. I like my Hot Rod 372s. I love that carcass. So anything to do with that carcass. So, you know, that would be a 372, ported 372, low back saw. None of these high backs. I like a low back saw. And it would be the exact same saw, but it's an 86er. So that's a 390 cylinder put on a 365. And you get what's called an 86er, and they're gnarly. And for a 90cc saw, I would think my 94 I'm pretty tickled with. I like my 94. I like the 394s. Oh yeah, I do. I really like them actually. Oh yeah, I can't wait to get mine back from Donnie Walker. Maybe I'll start putting the heat on Donnie. Donnie, are you watching? Yeah, I just, I'm a low back man. I like my low back saws. The 572 is what it is. Actually, you know what? Friends, I filed the 592 there yesterday, day before. No, yesterday. It's fine. The 592 is nice to file. It's not bad. Super good to see everybody today. Yes, he can, Ken. Yes, you can. You can 100% unbend a bar. 100%. Just unbend it. Yeah, I've done it lots. How bad did you bend it? Marco, thanks, buddy. I'm feeling pretty good. Woke up with a kink, but that'll be gone tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty grateful, brother. It's been a slow change, but it's coming. I'm gonna go cut walnut trees in Pennsylvania, I think. Hey, Buckin, what Mac saw? Hang on a sec. What Mac saw would you run for 70 to 90? Well, that would be your Super Pro 81. Super Pro 81. 850's nice too. The 850s, very nice. That's where I would go with that. Is an 850 or a Super Pro 81, and then a Mac 125. I don't know about 90cc Macs. What do they have for 90cc's that are worth anything? Do you know what I mean? Okay, what just did I just miss something? What is, friends, what does ASR 500 mean? What is that? Gango, Gango, are you still here? Gango. Is Gango still here? I don't know how to do this, friends. Gango, did you super chat me? Gango, speak to me, brother, if you're there. Oh, he gave 500 Argentina dollars. Oh my goodness gracious. Gango, I just saw the thing come up. Thank you, buddy. Yes, I just didn't know he super chat. I thought he joined the. Yes, he super chatted. Gango, are you still here, brother? Did I miss that one? I sure hope I didn't. That would be rude if I missed that. Oh, excuse me if I did. I just bent it back in a vise. Yeah, that's what you do, brother. That's what you do. You stick her in a vise and bend her back. Good for you. He's from Argentina, Gango. Very cool. I know that was a while ago. $5. Awesome. Bumble, thanks, buddy. Thanks for breaking it down. He wanted your thoughts on that. Oh, okay. So I got him straight. Good. Love you, Buckin. I just wanted to say you're a great inspiration. Hands down the reason I am looking to get into tree work, start my own business. Cool, buddy. Good for you, man. Casey, I'm telling you, you'll enjoy your life. You'll be your own man. Gango said, thanks for the warm. Oh, good. Gango. Thank you, brother. Eric, holy cow. Sister C is for me. Feeling good today. Love to all. Have a wonderful day. Eric Chumlarski. You like that, Eric? It's pretty slick, isn't it, buddy? It's pretty slick. And it makes you understand the way a chain works more, doesn't it, brother? Because if you think about a square ground chain, Think about that for a minute. The tide's coming in. That's Sister C. So I used to, you got to get the gullet. I mean, you got to get the gullet, right? You do. You got to get that gullet. You have to have some type of cutting surface, whether it's like this, right? Like this, that, or that. There has to be somewhere for that wood to get in behind and hit the freaking road, right? So I do like Sister C. The 3/16 file is a great file. Very nice. Good for you, buddy. Buckin, what do you think of skip tooth chain? Oh, it's great. Where would you use it? Michael DeGroff, I would use it on your saw. I would use it on your saw, brother. I would. Give it a shot on your saw. In big wood, brother. In big wood. Yeah. Yeah, give it. Skip tooth is nice in big wood. It's not pulling all that, chain, all that wood, so to speak. I like skip tooth. I can get skip ripping, friends. I just like the feel of my full. It's just a little smoother. Argentina pesos, John H. Skip tooth only for Buckerman. Falling pants. What about the falling pants, Morgan? Skip seems easier on the saw. Well, it depends what you're cutting, brother. That is only relative. Just remember that, brother. It's only relative. Seriously. If I'm cutting this, I'm cutting full house all day. Oh my goodness. We have a super chatter that just popped in here, and it's Bumble Bumblebird. Hey, what did he say here? Always enjoy your content. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Bumble. That's very nice of you, buddy. Sincerely, thank you for that. It's all in the filing, friends. I don't care what you use. If you're running full house and you want to go smooth, just keep your rakers at a respectable height. You'll be surprised. Everybody talks. Skip tooth is great for big wood. It is when your whole bar is buried in the wood. But they're both good. But I like my full, baby. I like my full house. It's smooth. But I don't run a hungry raker, friends. You get me? I don't run a hungry raker. Leroy, time to go. Try a new handle and eat. Aha, 385. Good man. Leroy, thank you and welcome. Excuse me. Well, not necessarily, Trevor. Not necessarily, buddy. RPM has to be sustainable. So it doesn't, again, brother, it depends on more than just the chain itself. You know what I mean? But if you were to take an 80cc power saw with a full house 32-inch bar and the same exact saw with a skip tooth chain and cut two big rounds off like this, that would give you an inclination of what happens. You'll be able to push on the saw a little harder with the skip tooth chain. Whereas with a full house, you're going to have to back off a bit because it's eating more wood. So whether it gives you more RPM, that kind of is involved in the operator. Does that make sense, brother? So, yeah. Just how I think. You can make it have any RPM you want by how much you're pushing it into the log. Just remember that. How you want to cut. You want to cut smooth. That's why low rakers is nice for small wood like in here. Is there a certain amount of back pressure I need when I make a pipe? Absolutely. Absolutely. Back pressure is important, but you don't need as much as you maybe think. Depends on the design of pipe you're building. If you're building just a straight pipe, or if you're building something that slaps up against something and bolts. It's different. It's all different. I wanted a 592, settled on a 572 for now. How would you rate the stock 592? Beautiful saw. Beautiful so far. I love it. I love it. I'm running mine bone stock right now. Bone stock. No muffler, no nothing. Or no pipe. I love the saw. It's very nice. Its power delivery is wonderful. It limbs like crazy. It cracks. It's got pull. It's heavy. It's a heavy saw. I would probably grab my 572 unless I had, if I put a pipe on that saw and that saw starts to wake up, which I believe it will, more than it is now, we'll see. But I love it. It was a gift from Husqvarna and I love it. Everybody cuts differently. It's all relative, friends. All this stuff is relative to wood and especially the operator. That I'm going to tell you right now. What I do with a power saw is going to be different from what you do with a power saw. And I'm talking bucking the same log. I'm going to do different things than you are. Everybody's going to do different things. So it's a lot to do with feel. I've been in situations where, especially with me and another fella running old Max, he would run a 125, I'd run one side by side. He would beat me in a cut or whatever would happen. I would take the saw and I would beat him by changing saws. So it's a lot to do with the operator. Well, Ken, I've been on them for a while. I've been on them suckers for a while. I don't, rarely will you see me, stop a saw, it happens. It especially with new saws that I'm starting to learn, you'll see me, I'll test the torque. I'm trying to find its, so you'll see me do that with new power saws. I'll go, and I'll stop it, kind of find out where it's at. Usually on the dogs. You want to come into your dogs slow. Love the videos, my guy. Thanks, KD Custom. Appreciate it. James Wilson. Hey, you know what, friends? I'm going to go. I'm going to go visit with my dad a little bit. I just wanted to come down here for a change of scenery and come and hang with my dad. Maybe cook him some soup or something. It's not like he needs me to cook for him, but he's, why not? Hi, James. Helga says, hi, James. Did someone just freaking super chat? Jean-Luc? I think I just sent another message. Hey, there's 2ASF. Take care, everyone. See you, buddy. Thank you, BBR, for the great Sunday. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna go, friends. I'm gonna go hang out with Dad, watch some YouTube with him. I'll say hi to him from you guys all. Grayson Prime, good to see you. Jean-Luc, we love you. Later, guys. See you later. Lost 40, we love you. See you, everybody. Have a great night. Work hard. Be honest, friends. And be kind. And remember something. Remember something. You have to allow people to hurt your feelings. That's up to you, right? If you got people in your lives that are pushing buttons, and, they kind of have this bit of a controversial type of attitude all the time. They're always wanting to fight. And you don't want to fight and argue. Like I don't. I grew up around it. So I'd rather not fight and argue. It's not in me anymore. I just want to live in the solution. I want to do what love would do. How can we win here together? Let's win. If we really don't like one another, well, then let's just go the other way. That's fine. I just don't like you and you don't like me, and let's just move along. But if we're gonna be dealing with one another, let's do what love would do. What would love do? Go with God, just like that fella said right there. God is love. He's nothing but love. So let's do that. I just want love. So that's what I'm going to give. I'm going to give love. I'm going to give love to you people. That's what I'm going to do. So it's up to you if you want to return it. It doesn't much matter to me, but I'm going to give love because that's what love does. It continues to be love. What would love do? And you can talk all day about it. You can talk all day and you can talk the greatest walk, but when the Shasta hits the fan and something happens in your life, then we see. Then we see. Thanks for being here. Thank you to our new members, and thank you to our super chatters, our moderators, and everybody that's been watching me for 10 years. I love you all. See you on the next one.